Dan, that was an important win for the New Saints against Haverfordwest County.
Yeah, have a
Dan, an important victory for the New Saints against Haverfordwest County.
Haverfordwest have started off really well. So yeah, it was important we got the win, and thanks to Ash for getting the winner.
Well, Ash, you've scored in 3 consecutive league games on the bounce. That's quite an achievement for a defender.
Yeah, I like to score a goal, get myself up the top end of the pitch somehow. But the 3 points is the most important thing.
And you were awarded the Man of the Match award by Blaine Hudson.
Oh, cheers, Blaine. Up.
Congratulations.
Cheers, mate.
Croeso I Gaerdydd. Welcome to Cardiff. This is a room for the night. I'm on the 17th floor. I've said this before, I don't like heights, but it will be a great view, and I'm going to take a look right now. It's exactly the same as my previous visit. Always great though. I'm not a fan of cities. To live or to stay there for a prolonged period of time, but to visit for a night or so, the bright lights are always appealing. I'm first down for food. Going to go for the salad option to start with. Do you like olives? My granddaughter loves them. So do I. I'm back into my room and there's a load of stuff down there. It's like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Who's been in my room? Well, I do know, not only from the initials on the bag there, but he just told me when we're having food, we're sharing tonight. That's me and Dan, by the way.
Nice to meet you the other day, Finn. Appreciate you coming to the game. I haven't forgotten your shirt, Rev. Me and Rev are going to sort it, and hopefully we can see you at Park Hall soon.
Hi Finn, mate. Hope you're well. Sorry I didn't get to see you, was it a couple of weeks ago now? But I hope you enjoyed the game and you got back safe. Take care. Looking forward to seeing you soon.
A couple of videos there. One of Dan Williams, the other of Rem Otte. When I went to Northern Ireland earlier in the year, pre-season campaign, I met Zoe, who's the head of media at Ballyclare Comrades. Lovely lady, does a fantastic job. And her son, Finn, fell in love with the New Saints. So they came just a week or so back now when we played Shamrock Rovers in Dublin. They came to the game, met Dan Williams afterwards. Couldn't meet Rem because he wasn't part of the squad. But I thought I'd send Finn a nice surprise this evening. I've just sent them by WhatsApp of his 2 favourite players. Now for a walk to the Senedd. Not just the Senedd, of course, it's Cardiff Bay. Back to the clips that I did just now. I love doing that sort of thing. So if you know any TNS players or you know of them, maybe they've been at your club before in the past. For example, Dan Williams was at Swansea City and Rem was at Tottenham Hotspur, played for QPR as well in the Championship, Warsaw, among other clubs. But if ever you want a little message doing and I'm in touch with the players, I'll gladly get that sorted for you. Back in the day when this was a busy port, this building was the hub of activity, the centre of the organisation and everything else that went on. The coal, for example, came down the Rhondda and then went out from here to the 4 corners of the globe. Fantastic history. fantastic architecture. What I love about these buildings is that they're not just functional, but very aesthetically pleasing as well. I reckon my roots are from mid Wales, Radnorshire and Montgomeryshire to be precise. I often think, did my ancestors ever visit Cardiff? Did they even tread this particular path that I am right now? It would have been very different in those days, of course, but I wonder what they thought of the big city coming from the rural mid Wales that they grew up in. There it is, the Senedd Cymru, Welsh Parliament. Impressive building, very modern of course, but it does fit in with everything else around it. I won't comment on Welsh politics though. Other than to say I'm very proud to be English, but, and I use the word very carefully, I'm equally proud to be Welsh as well, in equal measures. The two sit side by side very comfortably as far as I'm concerned. If you think that building looks out of place, it does, and it's because it's a Norwegian church. When it was a working dock area, many sailors from Scandinavia came here, and this is where they received their spiritual support and emotional sustenance. Now it's a cafe and shop. That was fantastic. I really enjoyed that. I think for me, it's a spiritual connection as well as just my roots and delving into my own personal history and my own personal past. That's why my home is called Hiraeth, and any Welsh speakers watching this, you'll know that word, and it's my favourite word, so I went for that one when we moved to the bungalow that we're in right now. I just bumped, although not quite literally, into one of the Scorio guys. They're down here staying overnight because they will be filming our game tomorrow. It's a Welsh Cup game against Cardiff Net, and he's staying at a hotel just around the corner from where I was just now. So Scorio, if you aren't aware of the setup in Wales, I think the best way to describe it is it's the Welsh match of the day. Walking back to the hotel now. It's not exactly the long and winding road, but it's certainly long.